Vicious female partner pretends to be the female lead to save the male lead afterwards, and put all the credit on the unwitting heroine. And I have to keep the evil woman character. But I don't know that the male protagonist has already seen through her identity. Just now, the male protagonist who was tricked into the back mountain by the fourth prince was killed by the tiger, Feng Yanfei, who hurt his body as a vicious female match, only with the help of the system, become the heroine to save the male protagonist. Seeing the tiger about to attack again, Feng Yufei followed the plot of the original book, pulled the male lead and jumped off the cliff. I thought I would save him and the appearance of the heroine will be appreciated. How could the male protagonist open his eyes? She patted his palm open in disgust. Why are you here? Guilty Feng Yufei eyes with color for a while. Since he is now the appearance of the heroine Feng Yanren, he could use this opportunity. Repair the relationship between the male and female protagonists. Because I accidentally gave you a poisonous incense before. The bag has always been ashamed. See you running into this dangerous jungle. Don't worry, that's why I followed. I want to take you out as compensation. Zissou was dubious. I always feel something is wrong. You are hurt too badly now. Why don't I help you into the cave to the side? Take a break. The result is unstable. They both fell backwards. The quiet atmosphere at the moment is particularly awkward. Zissou, are you blushing? No, I don't. Feng Yanfei secretly rejoices in his heart. It seems that today is not in vain. We may have misunderstood before. I hope you don't take it to heart. Why don't we make up? At this moment, Zissou was suddenly stunned. Why are his eyes so soft and bright? Like someone. However, there are no traces of camouflage on his body. Zissou stood up somewhat disappointed. Is it your own illusion? But Feng Yufei was so angry that he said it like this. How is this little bastard oiling and salting? Don't go in. He refused to give up and continued to close the relationship. Zissou, you are actually quite beautiful. Just like me. We are like best friends made in heaven. Zissou Wenyan suddenly stopped. You are not as good looking as your sister. The tone of this statement made Feng Yanfei instantly confused. Should I be happy or angry? Half a day has passed. No matter how hard you try to coax her, the other party is always unmoved. How could this little brat be so hard to coax? Let's be best friends. Sister, he really hates you. Don't go near him again. Zissou Mu is easy to grow old. Directly take half the city. Feng Yanren's Feng Yanfei pushed it away. Angry Feng Yanfei can't wait to bite open his brain. See what's inside. But after all, I have the identity of the heroine. You can't get angry with him anymore. Since he doesn't like gentle and supple, then give him the cute type. Feng Yufei forked his waist. Zissou, you don't know good people. Except for the sachet thing. Where else have I wronged you? I want you to bully me like this. This moment. He acts and talks exactly like someone else. Feng Yanren, in fact, you don't need to compensate me. You weren't going to give me that sachet. It's just that I heard it was your sister's. Just grabbed it. Feng Yanfei, who didn't know the truth, was suddenly stunned. Although the male and female protagonists usually have little contact, but there must have been experiences he didn't know about. In order to avoid him saying the wrong line, he changed the subject. Don't mention these unpleasant things again. Let's figure out how to get out of here. Now you are too injured. We'd better wait until dawn before leaving. Then he went out to find him something to eat. Zissou didn't say a word. Those words just now were deliberately made up by him. If he were Bong Yanren, he should refute. But I haven't had time to think about it yet. His mind was dizzy and he fell asleep. When Feng Yufei came back, I saw the male protagonist lying there dying. Old wounds are torn and new wounds are added. If he finds out later, are you afraid that you will lose blood directly? Feng Yufei tore off the corners of his clothes and had to bandage them. I slowly opened my eyes when I heard the loud news, but found a venomous snake behind the girl. He quickly got up and pushed the other party away. But his hand was bitten by a venomous snake. He is ruthless like a devil. Rip the snake in half. Don't go, don't leave me alone. Feng Yufei hugged him distressed. I'm not leaving, I'll always be with you. The snake is dead. Can you let go of your hand? The little hand that was still tight at this time loosened. Feng Yanfei hurriedly stepped forward to precipitate the snake venom. This moment, Zissou seemed to have seen someone's figure again. He suddenly changed his voice to Sister Feng. Didn't think much of it. Feng Yanfei subconsciously returned a favor. This moment, Zissou seemed to hear his own heartbeat. Feng Yanfei is really you. Returning to her senses, Feng Yanfei panicked instantly. It's over, it's over. I just responded to him carelessly. Shouldn't he have found out? But when he turned around, he found that Zissou had his eyes closed. My mouth is still whispering, it hurts, it hurts. Look at him so miserable. Maybe I didn't hear the response just now at all. But Sister Feng, I still have to find a way to round it up. Sisu, although I am 2 months older than you. But you never taught me that. Did you finally realize that I'm a good girl? So decide to get back with me. Otherwise, why did you suddenly think of calling me sister? At this moment, Zisu secretly snickered. Sure enough, it's you, Feng Yunfei. The excuses are as bad as ever. After all, the Feng Yanren he knew. But I don't have the guts to break into this beast haunt. Although the secret order was uncertain at first. From eyes to posture to body movements. Also like Feng Yunfei. In this world, only you, Feng Yunfei, can be so kind to me. So even if you change your face, I will also recognize you. Since you don't want to reveal your true face now, then I'll cooperate with you to play like this. As long as you are willing to stay by my side. Yes, I found you to be a good person. It's good for me. So I decided to accept you. Feng Yufei was inexplicably angry. It was so fierce before. Now it's accepted so quickly. What a fickle little bastard. Xiao looked wronged. Sister Feng. My hand hurts. Can you feed me fruit? I picked 2 kinds. Do you want the yellow one or the green one? Sister Feng, I want to eat. Feng Yufei's face turned black when he heard the words. One bite at a time, Sister Feng. I want both. It's just a big scum. Feng Yufei threw the fruit angrily. Eat by yourself. The sulking Feng Yufei, carelessly stirring the firewood. But I don't know that someone has been watching him from behind. Sister Feng, did you know that your sister also went into this jungle? I heard the guard say. Your sister went into the jungle. That's why I came here to find him. Feng Yufei's classical language is very different. He actually came here because of himself. According to the plot of the original book, the male protagonist is doomed to suffer in this place. Even if it's not for yourself, there will also be other smells produced. And now I have to find that martial arts secret book. Take advantage of the emptiness of the male protagonist's rest. Feng Yunfei launched a carpet search. Finally, in an inconspicuous place, found absorbent towel. Then secretly put it next to the male protagonist. The next morning, as soon as Zisu opened his eyes, he found the secret book of martial arts. And these are the first exercises in the world. You must have found Feng Yufei for me. But why are you wearing Feng Yanren's face? He stretched out his trembling little hand to confirm. The next second, he was caught by the alert Feng Yufei. What are you doing? The disappearance of starlight almost hit. I think you're so pretty. May I touch your face? Feng Yufei looked confused. This kid learned to hit on a girl so quickly. But this is a great opportunity to promote a male-female relationship. You should be lucky. Feng Yufei thinks about it too. So he took the initiative to take the other party's little hand. Just for a while, not in the future. The male protagonist, with a small heart pounding wildly, has lost all thought, even forgot to confirm. Is there a human mask on his face? After returning to the township, Zisu only needs to close his eyes. My mind is full of Feng Yufei's figure. God, I must be crazy. On the other side, Feng Yufei returned to Prime Minister's mansion. He found the guard who had been bribed by the 4th prince. A lesson. My good sister. Do you know why he was punished? Because he was instructed to do harm in vain. And then this one. Furry. I don't want anyone to be bad for Xiao anymore. Feng Yanren went down to aphasia. He knew that Feng Yufei was warning him in disguise. How could Feng Yunfei just leave? Zisu found it. What about your sister Feng Yunfei? Feng Yanren was a little surprised. Just now, Feng Yunfei Jiang last night told him everything about pretending to be him and asked him to cooperate and not let Zisu know, since he saved him as Feng Yanren. But why is he still full of that big devil? He grabbed Zisu, who was about to leave. I was the one who accompanied you last night. It's me who saved you. Why can't you care about me? Those who know the truth are easy to change, and threw him away mercilessly. Don't bring this up again. Otherwise, don't blame me for being rude to you. Feng Yanren is extremely wronged. Everyone only has Feng Yunfei in their eyes, and he feels like air. If one day I can become strong enough to control your life and death with a single order, was it you then? To look me in the eye. On the other side, Feng Yunfei was still wondering. Obviously last night as the heroine, spent a night with the male protagonist. But the relationship line of this male and female protagonist, why hasn't anything changed? Is this man's heart made of stone? How to expect the next second? The male protagonist of the stone heart in his mouth appeared in front of him. However, what surprised him was still to come. Vicious female partner pretending to be the heroine. Spend a night with the male protagonist. I thought it would make the relationship between the male and female protagonists further. As a result, the male protagonist not only saw through his identity. I have a soft spot for him as a vicious female partner. Just now, Feng Yunfei looked at the male protagonist who took the initiative to come to the door. Very puzzled. At this time, he should be looking for the heroine to guess correctly. What should I do with this vicious woman? Could it be that he found out about his identity yesterday? To test each other, Feng Yufei deliberately asked, "Didn't we just part this morning? What's the matter with you coming to me now?" The news that has long known the truth has not been exposed. Instead, he deliberately pretended to be puzzled. "Did we meet today? Haven't we met since we separated yesterday?" Feng Yunfei is fierce. "There's nothing wrong with that. Am I being too concerned?" Zisu, who wanted to stick to his wife, looked shy. "I got it. There is indeed something I want to ask Miss Feng for help." Feng Yunfei finds it rare. What on earth would make him ask for help? "Don't stand there. Come in and talk." This made the baby very happy. "As long as I can stay with him, he will be happy for half a day. I accidentally got a book of martial arts secrets yesterday. There are many places I don't understand. I heard that Miss Feng is very strong in martial arts, so I would like to ask." Feng Yufei sweats a drop. "I wanted to take the opportunity to make things difficult. Push it to the heroine's side. But this heroine doesn't understand martial arts at all. It seems that I can't refuse even if I want to." Feng Yufei deliberately put on a show of reluctance. "Look, tell me where you don't understand the shape of the utensils here. I don't quite understand Sunday and here and here." Feng Yunfei looked at the male protagonist who kept asking questions. It seems that he really only came to learn martial arts. "What's wrong with Miss Feng?" Seeing the stunned message of the other party, he deliberately asked. Feng Yufei was instantly angry from his heart. This little bastard actually changed his mind. "This is available. Other sister Feng. Did you start calling me Miss Feng?" If he can't be pierced, his head will be white again and again. "Nothing, I'm just curious. Your martial arts secrets look very profound. Where did you get that?" "It was Yanren who saved me when I strayed into the back mountain last night. He also found this secret book and gave it to me." "God, you actually strayed into that kind of hell. Isn't it a lot of danger?" The other party's exaggerated acting skills are very speechless when reading the news. "It is dangerous. Thanks to Yanren for saving me. Otherwise I probably won't be able to come back." The two actors acting on each other rejoice. Fortunately, he didn't see through. "Yanren has helped you so much. You must treat him well in the future." Zisu hardened without thinking, although it is not clear why Feng Yufei did this. But since he asked, then when he is around in the future, he will cooperate and treat Feng Yanren well. "As for last night, since you insist on pushing Feng Yanren's body, then I'll just pretend it was him. Anyway, as long as I know in my heart that it is you." This brat actually agreed so quickly. "Miss Feng, there is one more thing I would like to ask you for help with." The next second, just look at Feng Yufei's stupid eyes. In the blink of an eye, Feng Yufei switched to a devilish smiling face again. "Tell me if you agree to see my mood. After all, I am a vicious female partner. How could it be possible to agree to so many demands from the male lead? Yesterday's ceremony was all because of the fourth prince. I didn't want to let it go. But if I ask him out, he will never see me. So can you. Let the guard who was bribed by the fourth prince come forward with him." Feng Yufei didn't expect. He actually thought of going with himself. But the host should promise him quickly. "What? I remember you weren't such a system before." The host does it with confidence. "I'm responsible for something wrong. What's more, you're just a female partner. People can be turned around at any time. As long as you help the male protagonist find another excuse to bully. Isn't it the best of both worlds?" So the two decided. When the fourth prince leaves the palace in a few days, let him guard the first year. And these days, I can practice the exercises with peace of mind. After 3 days, Feng Yunfei found guard Liu Quan. Let him cooperate with his performance. As long as you can successfully lead out the fourth prince, he can get a lot of money and go free. So Liu Quan went to the corner to find the fourth prince and inform him. Zisu has escaped from the back mountain and returned to the prime minister's mansion. The slave heard Zisu and Feng. The eldest lady wants to take revenge on the fourth highness. Then I quickly came to inform his highness. But don't worry, your highness. The two of them are on the 9th floor of Jufu at the moment. And no guards followed. Why don't my subordinates help you teach a lesson? No need, you can't deal with Feng Yunfei alone. You go to East Street and ask Xi Junzi to come over. He is strong in martial arts. I'll go meet them first. But I don't know that Liu Quan has been bribed by Feng Yunfei. I didn't call anyone for him at all." In the corner, Prince Zihan, who witnessed everything, came out. "I didn't expect to leave the palace today to bump into something so interesting." The entrance of the huge restaurant. The arrogant fourth prince said all kinds of cold words to Zisu. "Seeing that what you say is not enjoyable, you have to learn a painful lesson." However, Zisu not only easily escaped the attack and hit the hornet's nest in the tree with a stone, just when the fourth prince was chased by the wasp as the base. Zisu hit his subordinate again at an extremely fast speed. The fourth prince, who was trembling in pain, shouted at you. What did you do to me? Nothing. You made me be bitten by a tiger and fall off a cliff. I just let the wasp sting you. Already worthy of you. But the fourth prince, who had unbearable abdominal pain, didn't believe it. You are a disaster. I will inform my father. Let him teach you a hard lesson. Zizou's cold eyes seemed to want to swallow people alive. But when Feng Yunfei called, instantly put on a wronged expression. I am Calamity. Do you deserve to be bullied by you? Seeing this, Feng Yunfei immediately stepped forward to protect him, causing his mother to be thrown into the cold palace. Now I'm still being bullied by wasps. In my opinion, it is the Calamity. And the fourth prince. I was accidentally caught by a wasp today. But don't pollute me and Zizou. On the contrary, you harmed Zizou in front of you. If you really want to complain, I don't know who will be punished more severely. After saying that, he pulled Zizou away from the scene, only for were left to be blown up. The prince lay there alone, but the prince who watched the play felt that it was not exciting enough, so he let the guard Ling Feng quietly add fire to it. This way, this scene will be good enough.